Well, here we go. Pine Plains back at it again, almost at full strength from last year, playing against South Seneca for the state championship, and this should be a good one. They're loose, they feel good, and they believe they can win it. Let's see if they can pull it home.
Loose and downright funkadelic. That's what Haley Funk and the girls from Pine Plains were feeling prior to the opening tip. And with about all of Pine Plains in Troy for support, it was a good day for a state championship game. And Tia Fumasoli confirmed that in the first 30 seconds of play. Pine Plains was off and running, but so were the Shawless sisters, Skylar with the miss, Kelsey with the putback. And here's some of that funkadelic spunk as Haley drives in for 2 and 1. We were in for a back and forth battle. Kelsey had easy access to the front door, and Bailey Minges had a key to the side door. But Frances Snyder was keeping it close. And the first quarter ended with South Seneca taking a 1-point lead. In the second, the Shawless sisters were at it again. Kelsey to Skylar. That's a 3. Meanwhile, Snyder kept going to the well and racked up 12 points on the day. And Fumasoli was scoring in bunches. She finished with 19. But the Bombers were giving the Falcons too many open looks underneath, and it started to take its toll. Couple that with some untimely errors, and the Falcons were taking flight. It was 29-21 at halftime. Second half, the Bombers set out to take control, but that inside space was still wide open for the Falcons, and they took advantage. Good moment here as Ashley Starzik says that's enough. But watch what happens at the other end. At regular speed, this looked like a pretty hard foul. But when you slow it down, watch Haley Funk barely graze Emily Lavarnway. Funk got called for her 4th personal foul, and that proved problematic for the Bombers' offense. Yeah, me either, Haley. The Falcons kept working the inside as long as Pine Plains was giving it to them, and their lead ballooned to a 9-point cushion in the third. But by the end of the third, Pine Plains showed why you can never count them out. Frances Snyder hits a long ranger, and Fumasoli hits another. And suddenly, we've got a 4-point game going. A couple of free throws later, and now we're tied late in the third. But that inside was still not secured up, and Lavarnway makes it her own private Idaho. It was 38-37 after 3. Pine Plains heads out to the final 8 minutes. Unfortunately, it was one of the most uncharacteristic 8 minutes of Pine Plains' entire season, because the Bombers had at least 6 turnovers in the final quarter, coupled with some lights-out shooting by the Falcons, and South Seneca comes out on top, 63-49 the final.
Certainly missing foul shots and having those turnovers like we did, that was uncharacteristic of us late in the game. Generally, we keep our composure and we're able to make the passes, do the right thing. Fortunately for us, this time it didn't work. You know, we told them it was certainly a great season. We played these postseason games. We won virtually the last 5 postseason games by 10 points or more. Coming into this one, you know, we had an opportunity to win and do the same, so you girls should hold your head up high. We had a good run. It's tough to get here. 2 teams remaining in Class C in New York State, and you were one of them, and didn't play one of your better games, and I think South Seneca actually played one of their better games.